Hello and welcome to this workshop, Getting Started with Grants and Contracts. This is an introductory workshop, provides a quick overview of the services that our office provides. My name is Doug Carey. I'm the Director of Research and Sponsored Programs here at Fresno State. We are part of the Division of Research and Graduate Studies, and we report to the Dean, Dr. Jim Marshall. Our office is comprised of 3 grant managers, a research analyst, an admin support coordinator, student assistant, and a compliance officer. This is the contact information for our staff. We are working on a rotating schedule in the fall semester, but there is always at least one person in the office, and our entire staff is always available by email, so please do not hesitate to contact them. Each grant manager is assigned multiple colleges, departments, units, and they are your primary contact. So if you are in the Craig School of Business, for example, Judy would be your primary contact. Gail would be your primary contact if you're in Arts and Humanities. If you are in engineering, Morale would be your main contact. And so we'll talk a little more about what the grant managers can do for you, but the important thing is that whatever college unit you are in, you are assigned a specific grant manager. This is a picture of the life cycle of a sponsored program. Gives you an idea of how the entire process works from the beginning of the process, which is identifying a funding source. And we are considered the pre-award office. So our office can assist you with finding funding opportunities, and then once you do that, we review the guidelines, we assist with proposal development, everything from editing to developing your budget, all the way to the point of submitting your proposal, typically through an electronic portal. So those are some of the services we provide in pre-award. And then once the award is made, we assist with the approval process and then securing the authorized signatures so that the award can be considered fully executed, and then the project folder can be forwarded to post-award. In the California State University Fresno Foundation, their post-award office then will serve as your primary contact. They will set up what they call as a cost center, the account basically, and they will assist you with all aspects of award management, including reporting and award closeout ultimately. So this gives you sort of a very quick overview of the distinction between pre and post award and how the entire life cycle works. Some of the things that pre-award can do for you, and again, it really depends on your level of experience with grants, but we are happy to provide as much or as little assistance as you need, and everything from developing budgets to submitting proposals and facilitating meetings on campus and assisting with research compliance. And again, don't hesitate to ask us, especially if it's your first time submitting a proposal. It can be a little daunting, and we're happy to walk you through the entire process. While those are some of the things that we can do for you, these are some of the things that we have to do, required as part of university policy. Number one is that we need to know you're submitting. Please, as soon as you have an idea for a project and you've identified a funding source, please let us know. The earlier that we know that you're submitting a proposal, the more help we can provide and make the process as smooth as possible for everybody. And we need to review the proposals, and then we prepare the proposal information form. It's called the PIF, P-I-F, and that's just a summary of your project. It's just an internal form. It's routed electronically prior to submission of your proposal. So often you'll work with your grant manager who will develop the PIF for you. And then once an award is made, a contract comes in, we have to work on getting the necessary approvals and the authorized signatures before it can be considered fully executed. And so the biggest takeaway here is really to work with your grant manager as early as possible. We do have an intent to apply form, so once you've identified a funding source, you can submit this form, and that sort of gives our staff and your grant manager a heads up that you are planning to submit. They will follow up with you and review the guidelines and make sure that we're eligible and go over any questions you might have about the project before you start work, because we would hate to have you start working on your proposal and then not know about maybe a red flag in the guidelines that your grant manager might have seen. So, and again, they can, if you give them enough time, they can help you with everything from preparing the budget, circulating the PIF, reviewing your proposal, and making sure you're submitting the most competitive application as possible. This sort of ties into the life cycle slide. This is just a breakdown of the tasks handled by pre-award and post-award. And pre-award, again, our office handles everything up to the point of submitting the proposal, and then even when the contract arrives, we do assist with securing the necessary authorized signatures. But there's a lot that goes into submitting a competitive proposal, and please don't hesitate to contact us. We can help you with everything from proposal and budget review, compliance questions, negotiating indirect costs, and then circulating the PIF via Grant Launch, which is our electronic portal. Post-award, as soon as the project is considered signed and good to go, we can send your project folder back to post-award, and your post-award analyst will help you set up the cost center and help with grant administration and everything from billing to expenditures to project closeout is considered post-award. We are fortunate. We have a research compliance officer, Lana, on staff, and she is a wonderful resource for everything from IACUC to IRB to biosafety. If you have questions while you're working on your proposal, please do not hesitate to reach out to Lana. And she has a close relationship with the IRB chair, IACUC chair. She can help you resolve any issues early in the process. You've heard me reference the foundation several times post-award. The California State University Fresno Foundation serves as the fiscal agent for all grant activity. So when we are submitting a grant proposal, the foundation is actually listed as the applicant because when the award is made, it's made to the foundation, which sets up the accounts and handles all the expenditures. And they are located off campus at the corner of Shaw and Chestnut behind Buffalo Wild Wings. And our office works closely with them. So even though pre-award is really involved when you're developing your proposal, we're still active and willing to answer any questions post-award might have about the project during the life of the grant. Just with pre-award, just as like with pre-award, you will have a analyst assigned to you on the post-award side. So if you are in the Jordan College of Ag, for example, you would have Nathan as your primary contact, and he would assist you with any questions you might have during the post-award process. And this is just a short list of some of the things that post-award can do for you during the award, during the life of the grant. Everything from submitting invoices to submitting required fiscal reports to sponsors, and then assisting with the closeout of award. So don't hesitate to contact your post-award analyst. They're a great resource as well. We are active on Twitter. Our Fresno State ORSP is our name, and please don't hesitate to follow us there. We post everything from funding announcements to recent awards to other research-related news on our Twitter feed. And we also have an Instagram account, again, Fresno State ORSP, and a monthly newsletter that comes out the third Thursday of every month. And that also has lots of good information about research on campus, including upcoming funding announcements. And here are our email addresses for our grant managers, Lana and myself. And again, the main takeaway from this introductory workshop is just contact us as early as possible. Even if you're not sure that you're going to submit, please reach out to your grant manager and just sort of have that conversation where, hey, I'm thinking about submitting. What do you think about this opportunity? Sometimes a simple conversation like that can save everybody a lot of time and make the entire experience a little more smooth for everybody, which is really our main goal in our office. We want to make the entire process of submitting a grant as painless as possible. So, lastly, I encourage you to check out some of the other workshops on our website that go more in depth into topics such as budget development and compliance, and also our website, which has lots of great resources as you're looking to submit a proposal. Thank you very much. We hope to hear from you soon.